I speak it though, I speak it though. What's on your mind, is deep though. We'll speak it though. We on the air, just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up. Yeah, I talk about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch feels. I'm on that radio. I speak it though, What's on your mind is deep though. We'll speak it though. We on the air, just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up. Yeah, I talk about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch feels about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby.
Out here on the OT radio show, and we got a special guest here today. She's a mother, she's an author, and we're going to be talking about her new book, Pressing Through to My Purpose. And when I tell you this is an awesome book, y'all, it's Trials and Tribulations, and she is giving it to you raw and uncut of everything that she went through. So I want y'all to put your hands together. We have my Miss Nia Nicole to join us here in the show. Let's go ahead and bring it. Our producer said she is in waiting to get heard. So we're going to go ahead and bring her in right now. Producers, bring her in. Let's go ahead and have this convo. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I am doing great. Today is a beautiful day. Today is Monday. We are here. We are breathing, and we are here to talk to you. So, how's everything going with you?
Everything is great. Absolutely great. I am still in the building. I want to let you know I'm still in the building. So if I go on mute, you might hear bell or intercom, but I'm muted.
Listen, I'm good. I'm good with that. Well, first of all, congratulations on your new book, Pressing Through to My Purpose. So tell me where you from and how did you start to become an author? Because this book is amazing. I'll let you know.
Thank you. So I am from Chicago, born and raised.
Chicago.
Yes. And what started me to write the book was frustrations, actually. I was reflecting over my years as an educator. And everything was just built up on me. And I had to release it. So I started writing. So it wasn't like I started writing to say, I'm going to write a book. That was not my intention. My intention was to heal. But when I read what I wrote, I said,
And when I tell you this,
I said, this may help someone because it may be other teachers going through the same thing that I am, and they're holding it in as well. And, it's best to release things that's holding us down.
That is actual fact. That is definitely fact. Well, first of all, I like to thank you. I like to thank you so much for being a teacher because you are inspiring our young youth out there. So we appreciate you. And I'm going to tell you, we appreciate you even more because when the COVID hit, oh yeah, teachers was very appreciated even more. So thank you so much with that one. So, so let's go through a little bit of trials and tribulations. Now you said, you had a little bit of trials and tribulations. So give our listeners and people that are going to be viewing it and listen to a replay, give us an example of a trial and tribulation that you went through and now you got a breakthrough.
Okay. Well, the actual ending to the book. So 2020 happened. Okay. I put the book away because I said, I don't have an ending. And then 2020 happened. So I went in the last day of school because, they close our schools in March. And I didn't go back into the building until June to go get my personal items out of the classroom. On that very last day of school, the principal said, I'm sorry, but due to budget cuts, you no longer have a position. I said, okay. And a month prior to that, God revealed that my husband was cheating. Now, when I say God child, we were sending each other appliances that we wanted to put into the house we're moving into. I
Mm-hmm.
sent him a refrigerator, and he sends me a video. Okay, so God did that. A video of him. Okay, so after I left the school and I was driving home, I was at a stop sign, and I said, God, what next? I learned, first of all, never ask God that question, because he will show you what's next.
Never ask him. Yes, okay? Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
So
yes, he will.
2 or 3 weeks later after that, I'm in the house watching TV. My car gets totaled, and it was parked in front of the house. So at that point, I had no place else to look but up. I was fasting, tithing, watching Bible study, listening to every word that I could get in, because I was just broken, literally broken. And I did a major fast in November, and that turned everything around for me. So when I say major fast, the lady that led the fast had me forgiving the woman that my husband cheated with. And when I got that assignment, I said, God, I'm going to be honest. I can't do that. And I heard God say, do you want me to forgive you? And I said, yes. I said, please forgive her for blah, 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 you know. So that prayer was
wow.
Yeah. So
that is wow. Honestly, like I really like, I'm sitting back listening to you, and I'm like, oh, this is some trials and tribulations right here. This right here is some budget cuts, husband cheating, and now the breakthrough. Now let's talk about the breakthrough, because it's fantastic. It's phenomenal. So let's talk about the breakthrough. Now you got the breakthrough. Now, what is going on with you differently now since you got the breakthrough? What can you see differently now?
I see myself differently. That's first and foremost. I feel better. People that look at me are like, you look different. What did you do, God? Because, you know, a lot of people can't handle different pressures, right? So I thought it was going to kill me, literally. I thought it was going to kill me, but it didn't. It just made me stronger. And I feel like God knew that I could handle it so that I could help other people. That's why I'm so vulnerable. That's why I don't mind talking about whatever I go through, because I know that I'm helping somebody.
Right.
And I realize that my purpose is this program that I talk about in the book that will help our youth. That's why I had to stick with the education. Like education is in my heart. But I always said, God, it has to be better for me. Even when I was married, I mean, you know, we weren't the Huxtables or whatever. And I would say, God, I know you have better for me. It wasn't that I was just that unhappy. I just knew it was something more. So I have no regrets. No regrets about anything.
Well, listen, I'm not going to let you slide that one out, because, you know, a lot of people don't know your book. You know, you talk about the program. So let's go ahead and talk about that program, because it's actually a program that youth do need. And I'm not even going to say, matter of fact, I'm going to say grown-ups need it too, because we all are going through stuff. So let's talk about that program that you have in the book. Come on now, put that smile on.
So the program is for our youth, kindergarten to age 12. And I saw a need early on in my beginning years of teaching. Yes, kids are getting math and reading, science, right? But what about the other component of the child that a lot of them may not be getting from home? The etiquette. There's the bell. Hold on.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This right here is a teacher, y'all.
And I'm not on the clock. I swiped out and came back upstairs. Okay.
Right. And but see, this is education at its finest. So we always have to listen to the teacher because she have knowledge. Understand that. So I know that I'm happy to have you on, and I'm just grateful for you anyway. So
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Okay, so the program, etiquette, SEL.
Mm-hmm.
So SEL is social emotional learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of the kids act up, right? Because they don't know better.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to teach them how to
Mm-hmm.
do better. I want them to be intentional about the different things that they do. Also, exposure to culture and
Mm-hmm.
the arts and service learning projects because we
Yes.
want them to learn how to help other people without expecting anything in return. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the foundation of my program.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit because with the kids today, and you talk about advocacy, and you talk about them just learning art. Um, a lot of things that you are saying are absolutely 100% true, because like they said, it starts at home, but now the kids are really not getting it at home. A lot of them are not getting it at home. So for you to have this program to teach them certain etiquette is very amazing. And let's talk about some of the etiquettes that you are talking about in your book and in your program that kids can actually get into.
Okay. So the etiquette, for instance, our lunch, there's the bell.
Hey, listen, because you know what? I want to hear the bell for people to understand. Hey, next period.
I am so sorry.
It's all good. It is good. It is good.
So etiquette, for instance, the kids only have about 20 minutes for lunch. So they're
Hmm.
either rushing eating or talking to their friends and standing up and eating. When they get home, their dinner is in a bag. You know, I'm
Hmm.
guilty as well. When I was working hard, I didn't want to come home and cook all the time. So I was one of those parents too. But my
Right.
kids got the dining experience and they got the bag experience. Okay. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
um, the culture and the arts. So exposing them to the opera, not just going, learn about it. Then we're going to go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
The theater,
Mm-hmm.
um, the ballet, so that they have an
Mm-hmm.
appreciation for it. And they may
Mm-hmm.
be interested in doing something like that. And they wouldn't have known if they didn't attend the various programs,
That's
right?
true. That's true.
Service learning projects. So I always like helping people. When my friends call me, everybody doesn't want advice, but I'm a great listener.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're open to it, I'm always giving advice on and encouraging people on how they can improve their situation. So
Mm-hmm.
that just carries over into my students.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it's a great thing for them to help others and not just look at I'm a kid, I can't do anything. Yes, you can. You
Yeah.
can create the flyer to receive donations. We can go to
Mm-hmm.
the food depository and put the food items in boxes. There are things you can do at this age. So I don't want them to use age as an excuse.
Yes, yes, because I know growing up we had all these things. We did all those things. We used to take class trips and go to museums and go to these places. And now I know, we want to say budget cuts and things are happening and stuff like that. Um, we still like they said payment plans back in the day. All right. I mean, like this day up, pay $10 this month, pay another $10 this month,
Mhm.
and kids get to go to
Yes,
different things. So
yes.
um I'm grateful for your program. And
Thank you.
after this, me and you're gonna have a conversation because I want to know how can we support your program to actually do a lot, especially in Chicago. So thank you for that one. But back onto the book, right? Because I know that you talked about the job and everything. And if someone is listening right now and they going through it right now, like they just got home and the job have cuts because of COVID, what are some things that you can tell them, or some things or advice you can give them right now to help them get through their situation?
So when I'm at my book signings and I'm talking to the audience, I like to tell them, before I get into this story, I want you to think about a time when you were reflecting on what was going on around you at this level when you should have been looking up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my experiences throughout the book, I did that. I was looking at what was going around me and I wasn't focusing up. Okay. So my first teaching experience, yes, I was excited. I had a job, but the way she told me that I had the job, it wasn't nice, but I didn't care because I was just looking at the fact that I had a job. Okay.
Right.
So I learned the traditional way. I got my master's in curriculum and instruction.
Mm-hmm. We call this a break time, time to change over to the next curriculum, time to change over to the next class. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I am so sorry. Again, I am not stealing the school's time. I swiped out and came back
Right,
into
right.
it. Okay, so this the first school, she wasn't happy with my performance. And the way she told me was she called me in her office and she said, you know, if we were all sitting on a ledge, and I have my head up like this because that's how she walked around.
Mm-hmm.
If we were all sitting on a ledge, I would push you off. Why would you say
Wow.
that to a first year teacher that's trying to learn the ropes? Right? I got out
Wow.
of that school. Okay. But while she was not pleased with the loudness of my supposedly a Montessori classroom, there was a
Mm-hmm.
grandmother of one of my older students, and she was pleased with the growth that she saw in her granddaughter.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is what you call working. I mean, listen, I this is this is work. If no one cannot appreciate you being this author, you being this mother, you being a teacher, and you having conversations with us, then I don't know what they can appreciate. Like this right here is
Thank you.
pure D
Thank you for
art. I
understanding.
call this art. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. OT understands. Believe me when I
You're
tell you,
saying
I
first
done
and
did a
last
couple of
name.
interviews. Right?
So I'm just like, no. So this grandma saw the growth in her granddaughter, and her granddaughter liked coming to my classroom. So it just so happens that after this principal tells me I'm gonna push you, I would push you off the ledge. This principal is slipping me her card saying, if you ever need anything, call me.
mm.
So there was my blessing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was another school where, and I'm gonna just talk about the school that broke me,
Mm-hmm.
like broke me to the fact where I resigned. I was on antidepressants because on my way to work, I was crying. And I'm not just talking about a little stream, like boo hooing. On the way to work, walking down the hall to get the kids, I was having panic attacks. Um, it was really impacting my body because I
Mm-hmm.
had 40 students one year, and then the second year was 41. And during both school years, they promised help, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to the principal and I was like, I need help. And his response was, you got it. Because I was a strong teacher and I had great classroom management. Those are the teachers that they are reluctant to help because we got it. So it almost made me want to act like I didn't have it.
Right.
But if I did that, the kids would really be like, ah, you know. And I definitely took my sick days, my personal days, and some extra
Right.
days. Okay. Because I was broken. And I
Mm-hmm.
finally got to the point I was grateful for being married to the spouse that cheated on me. And I told him, I said, I think you were in my life just for that moment because I would have been in a crazy house for real. He allowed me to take off work and just
Mm-hmm.
relax.
Right. Right.
And I didn't think I would ever get back in the classroom, but I
Mm-hmm.
did eventually go back, and I had wonderful experiences ever since I
Beautiful.
went back.
Beautiful. 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 Now, I do want to talk to you a little bit about, um, when you went through, because there's a lot of things that's going on during the pandemic, and now we're back in the pandemic. Like I tell people, the pandemic never left. What are certain things that happened during the pandemic that you could say, you know what, God has brought me out of it?
Mm, feeling like I needed people. No, you don't.
Mm, mm. Woo! Now that right there, that talk about it. Talk about it.
Um, but I want you to go to him first anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's a, it's
Mm-hmm.
just those situations when you have something that you want to talk to your friends about and nobody's available, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
where's everybody? It was just that times 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was there. You couldn't just pick up and go and just do. And guys, just trust me. Sometimes sitting in silence, in complete silence, you will hear God's voice playing songs. So the funny thing, I have this playlist. I think it's
Uh-huh.
like 6 hours long of gospel
Mm-hmm.
songs that I put together. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
put it on shuffle. And I am telling you the honest truth. Whatever I'm going through, the songs that I need to hear are played. And I just laugh to
Mm.
myself. Okay, I hear it. I get the message. So
Yes. Yes.
songs, when you're scrolling through Instagram, and I'm really chuckling because I was in Dallas this past weekend. I had an event there, and I have
Mm-hmm.
girlfriends there. We were, venting like girlfriends do.
Right.
And the day after, I'm scrolling and I see at least 5 messages that were related to what we were talking about. And I was like,
Mm.
okay, God, I hear you loud and clear. So
Uh,
God can talk to you while you're scrolling. Just look
yes.
for his word. God is there.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
We just
is.
allow our situations to block and we don't hear him.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hear from him. And that's our fault because he's there. He never leaves us.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You're absolutely right. Wow. Wow. Now I gotta ask you this question, because I asked all my authors. I'm gonna need a autograph. I got the book, but I'm gonna buy
Absolutely.
another one. I'm gonna buy another one because, like I tell people, summertime y'all gonna see a different kind of studio. It's gonna have all of the author books behind me, so people can see the people
Isn't that
behind me that
awesome?
are inspiring me. And I tell you, this book right here, y'all have to get this book because it relates to right now of what's going on with a lot of people. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of depression. A lot of people are dealing with the unknown right
Mm-hmm.
now. What can you say to somebody who is stuck at a job? They know they're not supposed to be there, but they are stuck because they are comfortable. Just to get them out of that comfort zone. Because I'm going to tell you something. I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was one of 13 years. I was with this one job, and then one day it just was like, nah, you know what? It's something else out there. And I can tell
Mm-hmm.
you now, I'm getting paid for my worth and working less.
Well, that's
I'm telling,
awesome.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. So, but what can you say to someone who's actually stuck there? Like they are stuck in that box, but they know there's other things that's greater for them.
Mhm.
What
And
kind of
that relates to
inspiration?
relationships. That's relevant
Yes.
to relationships as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I even say in the book, what is that thing you enjoy so much that you can spend your weekends immersed in it? That's something that you can think about while you're in this position of you settling. Another
Mm-hmm.
saying that I like to stand on is your misery is your ministry.
Mm.
So
Mm.
those two things, everybody has a purpose, clearly. Um,
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I feel like everyone's purpose should be helping someone else, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that one thing that you are good at? So one of the things that I don't allow my kids to say is I'm not good at anything, or you know, they like to put blanket statements on things. I first have them add yet at the end.
Mm.
And one of the activities that we do in the beginning of the year is I have them focus on what they're good at. And then another activity is when I have other kids talk about what they like about that person.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that activity because when you're complimenting, so I was having a conversation with my sisters, it's four of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just saying, I like blah, blah, blah about you. And I like blah, blah, blah about you. And I started laughing. I said, everything that we said we liked in the other sister, you also have that same characteristic.
Mm.
So everybody has something in them. You really do. Just go to God. He will reveal it. It can come through a conversation, even from a stranger. You put that prayer out there. Do you know how fast my prayers were answered when I was fasting? It was
Mm.
almost like this. It was scary, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if you're in a job and you're comfortable, um, if you're just comfortable and surviving, you're probably not happy,
Mm.
right? So, what is something that everybody has a hustle?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Everybody have one.
build on that hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, another important thing that happened to me, the people that
Talk
I
about
thought
it.
were my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they slowly got pushed away because I'm not trying to sound conceited. I'm not a conceited nor arrogant person at all, but they weren't meant to level up with me, just like my ex-husband. He
Mm.
wasn't meant to go to that next level with me. So sometimes, it's okay to leave people behind, right? Cry, get
Mm-hmm.
it out your system, but get back on your path and go up that ladder. Find your purpose.
Ooh. All right. Mm. Mm-mm. Well, you didn't talk about it. You talked about it. So, can you tell everybody, like right now? I can go on and on with you right now, and we can like really sit down and have like deep conversation for a minute because this is good.
Thank you.
So we have to tell our listeners and people who are following you, what is one thing that is great for you right now? Something that is great for you right now that you can say, you know what, I have done my purpose and I still got more to go. But this one, I did it already. Give me one thing that you said, I done. I did it. Now it's time to go to the next.
Mm, the book, that was a hurdle.
There it is. That's the answer I wanted. That's the answer I wanted right there. That's the answer I wanted. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the answer I wanted. I was like, yo, I hope she say the book because the book is your life. That book is your life.
Yeah.
And you giving it to everybody, raw and uncut.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I just
So
I hope it continues to help people. So the funny thing, even though I share my experiences from an educator perspective, the responses that I'm getting back are from people that are not educators. And they're
mm,
telling me how I've given them hope, how I've
Mhm.
inspired them. Um, and like it just goes on and on. I'm just in awe. A couple of them text me in the middle of the night and said, I did not want to go to sleep until I finished your book. And I thought that was so awesome. So
Mhm.
it's an easy read. It's an easy read.
Mhm.
Can I
Mhm.
give my website?
Listen, the floor is yours. The floor
Okay.
is yours. You can give your website because I was about to ask you. I was about to say, make sure you go ahead, and can you go ahead and tell our listeners and subscribers and followers and people who's going to be watching it
Okay.
on a replay, tell them where they can find you at on all social media platforms and websites. Here we
Okay.
go.
So the book can be found on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and Kindle, and soon an audiobook. My website is Nia Nicole, pttmp.com. So that's like pressing through to my purpose. Nia Nicole, pttmp.com. You'll find out a little bit more about me. And follow me on Instagram. It's Nia underscore Nicole underscore 2021. And then on Facebook, I'm just Nia Nicole. So um, I do want to say this. Before I got into this journey, I could care less about followers and all of that. Like that was the furthest thing from my mind. But
Uh-huh.
then I was talking to someone and they were like, "You need more followers." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I have to care now. So
Yes.
gotta care, gotta get that word out, gotta get this testimony out. So please follow me, Nia underscore Nicole underscore 2021.
Now I
I
gotta ask you a question.
appreciate
Now I gotta ask you this one question before you go. Now, when you say that it's on Amazon and the audio book is coming, can the fans or people that are listening, are they going to hear your voice? Are you going to
no,
be
sir.
reading the? Why
No,
not?
sir. I
Come
can actually
on,
do
why
both.
not?
I have to talk enough in front of these kids. I gotta shut up sometimes. No.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
I get to pick the voice though.
Okay, 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 okay. Well, you like, listen, I'm a teacher, I talk, and no, 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 no. But listen, I appreciate you so much. I'm going to be talking to you after the show, so look out for a message because we do want to support you and we do want to support your
Thank you.
foundation and your programs that you got going on because I feel like kids do need to go see opera. I feel like kids do need to see ballet. I feel like kids need to go actually go to the museum and go
Yes.
see some things,
Yes.
because there's a lot of things out there that are in museums that we don't even see. So I
Mhm.
think that's one of the things now we really do need to see them. So okay, all right.
And
So
I'll be out your way June 22nd, actually.
really,
Yes.
oh well, yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's
Okay.
talk. We're
All
going to
right.
talk. Okay. All right. We'll
Okay.
talk to you later. Once again, hold up before you go. We got to give them all the social media platforms one more time
Okay.
because we started
All right.
laughing at the end, so we got to correct. You ready?
Because
Let's
we
go.
know that social media is important, right?
Yeah. Yes. How about
Yes.
that? Yes. Yes.
Okay. So please follow me on Instagram, Nia underscore Nicole underscore 2021. My website is Nia Nicole, pttmp.com. You can find out a little bit more about me. And
There it
Facebook
is.
is just Nia Nicole.
There it is, y'all. But thank you so much. You have yourself a very good
Thank you
day.
for
I
having me.
appreciate
Yes,
this interview. I love this interview. I love it. I love it.
thank you.
Uncut, raw. We talked about it. I appreciate you so much, and hopefully you'll be coming back on.
All
And
right.
welcome to the family. We always tell our guests, "Welcome to the family." Now you're part of the family. So anything that you need or anything that you want to talk about, we're here for. All right,
Thank you.
and that's just not how they call it entertainment talk. That's real. I just want to just let you know that that's
Thank
not
you.
entertainment talk. All right, we'll talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You as
Oh,
well.
good show. All right, good show, y'all. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. Beautiful show. Beautiful show. Listen, mother, teacher, author. Hey, y'all best believe y'all gotta get this book. Pressing through to my purpose. Y'all can check it out on Amazon. It's everywhere. She says everywhere. Barnes and Nobles. It's everywhere, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out the book. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow her. Nicole, Nia Nicole underscore 2021. Make sure you go ahead and follow her. She's on Facebook. All of her information is actually under the description. Even on Facebook, everything is under the description. You can find everything. Make sure y'all get the book. Make sure y'all support her. Make sure y'all follow her. And make sure y'all love each other. And when I tell y'all, I love this book. I appreciate her for coming on, talking to your boy OT on this beautiful Monday. So she started off right. Monday, she have started off right, y'all, because we got a packed show all this week. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow me on OT Radio Show on all of the major platforms. Facebook, and I got on Twitch. I thought Twitch was just gaming, y'all. Twitch is other than gaming. So OT Radio Show is on all other social media platforms now. So y'all go ahead and check me out: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, on website otradioshow.com. Check me out. Blog Talk Radio. We are everywhere. Podcasts, live interviews. We do it all. So make sure y'all go ahead and check y'all out. You know what I mean? Check me out. Get ready for the shows all this week because we got artists. Uh, who is who? Oh man, listen, hold on, wait a second. I producers help me out here. Got it. So tomorrow, we got the Candy Lady coming on, y'all. Oh yeah, we got the Candy Lady coming on, and she is the hottest thing out there in LA. All the stars get the candy from, and now I have her coming on the show. Y'all know about her. Y'all already seen it. Make sure y'all check out the post. She's coming on. Then I got T Honey coming on, joining your boy OT. I got a whole pack of beautiful women coming on the show all this week. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I thank them because without them, you won't see me. Period. That's how I always look. Without them, you won't see me because they help me a whole lot. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's Monday, and I want to tell y'all, go Sixers. We got one more game until we head down to Toronto. So all my Canadian people, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I don't like y'all right now. I don't like y'all right now because y'all playing my Philadelphia 76ers. So no, no, no. Chicago, shout out to y'all. Y'all in the playoff too. So we gonna give y'all a shout out to Chicago Bulls. By the time y'all got there, it's been a while. It's been a while. But hey, I love y'all. Y'all be good. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow your boy OT. Love y'all. Be good. Appreciate it, cuz. Appreciate it, cuz. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Tell everybody. Appreciate it. Tell them I love them. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later because we got a lot of things going on here. Tonight is the night. We out of here, y'all. Peace.